You hear the word ketamine and your mind jumps to horse tranquilizer. Technically it is, but there's so much more to the story of ketamine. While ketamine is used for anesthesia during surgeries, in lower doses it's been researched for treating depression, anxiety, PTSD, chronic pain, and other conditions as well. I'm Reed, a medical student and future doctor. Triptime Essentials is dedicated to psychedelic science, education, and harm reduction. This isn't medical advice, and we never encourage the use of illegal substances. Ketamine is a drug used all across the United States for treatment-resistant depression. It became FDA approved for this purpose in 2019 as the Spravato nasal spray, but has been getting used as an anesthetic in surgeries since the 70s. It was developed back in 1962 as a safer alternative to PCP, another dissociative. Researchers discovered its antidepressant properties in the 1990s, with the first clinical study happening in the year 2000. Ketamine isn't just used for treating depression. It's also used for OCD, anxiety, PTSD, and even pain relief. It targets these conditions mainly by being a dissociative. And what does that actually mean? Well, dissociation is when a person mentally disconnects from their thoughts, feelings, identity, and even from their body. It allows you to process events or thoughts without attachment, and thus allows you to separate the negative feelings from that experience. In the long run, this may cause less traumatic responses from that memory. Ketamine is quite effective for its therapeutic properties, but it's also being used recreationally and commonly referred to as Special K in these settings. Recreational abuse is linked to long-term risks, such as loss of intelligence and severe bladder issues. Do your research, don't do it too often, and check out our deep dive video on ketamine to learn more about research-backed usage. Overall, ketamine is a very safe drug, but you should know what you're getting into. To limit side effects, go check out our pre-trip product, free giveaway details, and link in the description for the product down below. Ketamine can be injected, taken orally, held under the tongue, or intranasal. The most bioavailable method is injection, but this and Spravato, which is sprayed into the nose, are the two most common ways ketamine is done therapeutically in clinics. Recreationally, most people snort ketamine, but oral consumption is sometimes done as well. Oral is the worst way to consume ketamine as it's not very bioavailable and you're wasting a lot of substance. Ketamine's primary mechanism of action is blocking NMDA receptors, the shared target of other dissociatives like PCP and DXM. The downstream effects of blocking these receptors are highly complicated, producing a mixture of relaxation and stimulation. The antidepressant effects come partly from ketamine's disruption of the glutamate system, resulting in increased BDNF production. BDNF, for brain-derived neurotrophic factor, triggers increased connectivity of synapses between neurons and a whole bunch of other effects, which may be responsible for this antidepressant action. Subscribe for our upcoming videos on ketamine for depression and to learn more about this entire process of ketamine's action. Check out our ketamine deep dive, and as always, elevate your trip.